Good morning, everyone. My name is Jasmine, and this is Work. Today, I'm going to be coloring Hulk. The Hulk. By Comer. Someone else drew this. Of course, I originally had a different color palette for this, and it was really, really boring, and then I remembered, hey, I've got this 100 palette challenge. Why don't I find a palette like this guy that's pretty spiffy for this piece? So I chose this one, number 19, to use for the Hulk. And my wrist is a little better. A little bit better. It's kind of sore. I realized that it was sore for more than one reason. I may have injured it on Sunday, but over the Christmas break and New Year, I didn't color very much. I did not color very much at all. And so it's kind of like when you work out for the first time after taking a week-long break and you get really sore. That's kind of what happened. Alright. Where to start? This was actually kind of a horrendous mess for me because the background, there's all these little pieces, and I still haven't decided if I want to actually go in and flat each individual piece or not. I thought I would just, for now, leave it as is with this nice gradient thing going on. That and the ink lighting is... it's not contradictory, it's just odd. Because obviously the Earth, literally, there's North America, South America, is exploding behind the Hulk. And so, of course, if that was the case, there'd be a lot of light all around the edges, and there is. Check this out. There's a lot of light on the edges, and the shadow's right dead center in his chest. But then, as soon as you get below his chest, the shadow reverses, and it's on his edges. And it looks like there's a little bit of light coming down from there, so I don't know. I was gonna start with his pants, honestly. I was gonna start with his pants. Why don't we? Bring up our little color palette challenge. This is Fallen Zephyr's 100 palette challenge, by the way. I think his pants are actually this color, so we'll take this and this. Zephyr was very, very, very clear that they wanted credit if we use their color palette for the challenge. And so I give them all the credit, and when I post this, the image itself, they'll get credit too. Oh, a Mountain Dew run. I'm so jealous. Wait a second. It is not the darkest color. Okay. I thought it was. Oh, I changed my mind. That's why. Okay. Okay. I honestly don't know how I'm going to shade this because just more than one light source. Kill Zach, hello! Watching all the streams today. Nice. Very nice. I do apologize, hello Asher, if it takes me a moment or two to respond because I'm absorbed in what I'm doing. Usually. Wolf Shadow Pack, hello! Long time no see. Oh, and Zaliser, you got your OBS working. Oh, can I explain the music I'm playing again? Yes. Let me do all the delay tactics. The music you are hearing is actually a program that my husband wrote for me. And this is the code for it. I don't know if it's easy to see or not. It's made up of only two parts, some bottom chords that play in a specific pattern, and then the upper notes that play randomly. So the bottom notes are in the pattern of C, G, F, G in chords. And yeah. This drawing is dope. That's one of the reasons why I chose it, because it was kind of epic, and it's something I actually normally wouldn't color because there's a lot of open lines, there's a lot of small debris, and my phone is just going haywire. Jeez. Okay. Oh, his hair is the same color. Yay! His hair is the same color. Okay. Yeah, and then I hardly ever choose things that have this weird, ambiguous thing of shading down below. So I thought I would try it. I thought it would look good if these glowed, too. I like glowy things. Oh, wow. This is the Hulk, and I think Comer inked it. He may not be their original pencil drawer, but Comer at least inked it on DeviantArt. I'm just going to try and follow the inking patterns on this too, for where all the shadows are going to be. Pretty much. Maybe. I don't know. Dang, man. I have 2 chats, and they're... This is the most people I've ever had watching me right now. It's weird. It's a little weird. A little intimidating. Okay. Anyway, back to the music. I had my husband Jim write it or program it. I asked him to. It's mainly so I could have some copyright-free music to play while I work. And it had to be pleasant enough and random enough that I wouldn't get bored with the pattern and it wasn't too annoying. And honestly, I love this music. I love it. It came out really well. He used to have we were trying to have like a piano melody play in between, but it did not work because he had it random instead of an actual melody. Lean in here. If you would like to share art, go ahead, post the link in the chat. Just make sure you put a space between the dot and the com if you're in the Twitch chat. There's not really a whole lot going on with pants, is there? There's a lot less going on than I thought. Guys missed a good piece yesterday. I was doing Master Chief and it turned out way better than I thought it would because I used another color palette challenge on it and I was like, this is just gonna look like crap. Or no, did I? No, it wasn't a color palette challenge. It was something that I picked out. That's why it was gonna look like crap. Because I tried to make my own color palette and I thought it was just gonna suck. It ended up not being so bad. Oh, nice. Nice, Wolf. Chris, oh my god. Making music respond into correlation with what I'm coloring would be very difficult, because there's no code in the image that I'm coloring to help indicate any mood. I could have him make, you know, more upbeat stuff, more genre-esque type things, if he wants to. I like the nice, soothing sound, and and oddly enough, when I go back and listen to little snippets of my videos just to see if the volume's okay, is music makes everything sound pleasant. Anything that I say is pleasant, even if it's negative. It's so weird. In relation to the mouse movements, well, that would be very complicated. That would be very, very complicated. There's not a lot to color here, is there? I think his skin is this color. So we'll try this. Oh, no, come here. Direction and rate. You'd still have to have some underlying tones, and then, yeah. Oh, those. Oh. Color palette challenge, that's why it's a challenge. Wolf is going to be turning 14 in February. Happy 14th, early 14th, since you're probably not going to be here. That face. I like how, like, just from the lip down, it's just dark. It's just dark. In reality, it would be kind of like so. I think I understand the lighting. I think. You'll be on vacation. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna add some glow effects later on top of everything, so I'm not too concerned about distinguishing that there is light coming off of whatever goo is on the Hulk right now. The Hulk is pouting. He seriously looked like he's pouting. He's like, "You blew up my planet, you bastard." Oh, itch. Hang on. Oh, there. Fantastical anatomy is always strange to color because you have to decipher things. That was my favorite planet, yep. That was indeed his favorite planet. I just don't know what the light in front of him is, that's all. Alright, Chris. I think you mean lurk mode, but all the same. There. If anyone has any topics or questions they'd like to talk about, feel free to chime in. Oh, hey. Do a little bit. I think I might add some more darker color throughout here too. Would be a Don't you love it when that happens, Alistair? Like, a job you applied for a month ago comes back and schedules an interview. It's like, squeeze me? Hello? A month? That's a long time to not contact someone and be like, hey, we may have a job opening for you. Come interview. If I don't hear... Usually the case was if I didn't hear back from someone within 2 weeks, it was a no. Just a solid no. Oh, yeah, I understand. Okay, that's what's moving. Okay, minimize that. Like, there was movement that was catching the corner of my eye, and it was the program that was playing because every note is random. Just minimize the program. All of this is weird. So many tendons. Now I can't tell if this is his top lip or if his actual top lip is this black part down here. I don't know. Yeah. So Alistair, you'd have a huge task ahead of you. If someone offered you a job, you'd have to call everyone to cancel everyone else. Wow. Put a little brightness right here. Just a little. Yeah, because it's a big open spot there. There. This is so weird. The anatomy of this guy is so weird. It would be a great problem to have, but it's still a thing, yes. Yes. Oh, I missed a spot. Oh well. I'm just like, screw it. I'm moving on. I missed a spot that's supposed to be green right here. That's fine. I'm okay with it. Abs. So many abs. Ow. Wrist. Gotta pop it every once in a while. So dark. So very, very dark. Okay. I think this is about right. Let's zoom out. Getting there. There. Now I'm trying to decide, I should probably put that glow effect that I want later on top of the lines. So I don't have to color the lines. Coloring the lines on this would probably be the hugest pain in the ass. There. Take a peek over here. Hang on. Oh, cute. Very cute wolf. Very nice. this is brighter. Oh, it's so much brighter. Yay, sparkles. Might get a chance to put in some sparkle. Just a little. Anything My Little Pony is cute. To me. Very hard to not make it so. Is this brighter? Yeah, yeah. Little tiny. A little bit on his hair. Hair is supposed to be a little bit reflective. Okay. Still got issues. Still have issues. Okay, that's what I was missing. The ridge. Or the valley, it's really the valley. Okay. So now we get the lovely, lovely joy of doing this one. And I take it they're this color, so... Those colors are really close together. Sure. Oh dear. Come here. There. Let me check on another piece. This guy. Get rid of the space. Ah! Wolf Shadow Pack is over in Germany, Austria. He's across the pond, so it's like afternoon. It's like 4 o'clock for him. Yeah. Are you the right size? Okay, you are. Yay. Glow these things. Just cause. Thought that was one of those. I have no idea what this is, by the way. Not a damn clue. Like, this could have actually been blood for all I know, but it's climbing up his arms. Like, actually climbing up his arms instead of... Actually, no. It doesn't have to necessarily be climbing up his arms. He could have murdered something and got his hands so wet in the blood and raised his arms and let it run down his arms and onto his chest. That could be the case. That could actually be blood on him. Instead of whatever I'm making it be. Which is not blood. Oh dear. I think I missed a couple spots. That could have been green. That's alright. We're gonna have it be yellow goo. Yellow glowing goo. Even though it probably isn't. seen another person's colors on this, but I don't remember. I do not remember. Your paragraphs, okay. The other paragraph. Yeah. Everywhere. My god. I must be really uncomfortable in my own skin for some reason. Let's get a little farther before we check to see how this looks from way back where. Zoomed out. Hang on, Wolf, hang on. I've gotta put a little color here and there, and then I will look. Actually, I'll zoom out and deselect. And hey, that glows pretty nice. Wow. That glows. I'm looking at the hand and really nothing else. It glows pretty nice. Space. I just find My Little Ponies cute, no matter how weird you make them look, honestly. Okay, reselect that color. Reselect, there we go. Just a little bit to get that nice gradient of color going. Yeah. This back. Now it's just gonna be a lot of paint erase. As usual, like I finally realized, I think a while ago, that I just do the exact same thing every day. It's nothing really different. That'd be a good reason as to why I don't retain viewers or anything like that, but I color something different almost every day, so you would think people would come to see what that thing was. Nope. But that's okay, as I got bombarded this morning by 5 people. That's not a lot of people, but it still threw me for a loop. I think I prefer like 2. 2 people. Not sure if on the really skinny parts I want it to just glow or have a little bit more shape to it. yesterday I was talking about animes, or sometime this week I was talking about animes and whatnot. And there was something I wanted to mention but forgot, and that was voice actors. Voice actors. I watched a show where it was Mars wanted to invade Earth, and of course they were both humans. They had the same voice actors as from the Seven Deadly Sins anime, or at least a couple of them, and I was like, what? No way. And then I realized, yeah, they're pretty much all the same voice actors. I was slightly surprised because I was wondering why something felt the same or very, very, very familiar with a few other shows that I was watching. And that's kind of one reason why I didn't like to watch anime in the first place, is they all sounded the same. But I guess it's kind of hard to find voice actors for anime. Or good ones, right? Because they are good voice actors. They really are. They may be a little over the top and dramatic, but... hang on. Oh, that's why. Shit, come here. No, I love teal and pink together. That is another cute one. Yeah, I realized it could be the same studio. Because, yeah, that's one of the... If there aren't very many voice acting studios for anime in America, right? Because they have to basically do all the voice acting, so it doesn't have to be in Japanese for us. But they need to hire a few more peeps. Even if it's temporary. They just do. Oh god. I was actually considering auditioning for a voice acting thing for a Skyrim mod, but yeah. I don't think I have a voice acting voice, for sure. And that was, oh god, that was last year to her. That was a few months ago. I think around like, whenever the hell I was playing a lot of Skyrim. And I was really like into the forums and looking and checking out mod progress and whatnot. They're like voice actors, and I was like, maybe, maybe not. I never did. How's this looking? I swear, it is at least a dozen voice actors. At least. But that's also like the same thing with like BioWare, and EA, or maybe they're the same thing now. But like between Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO and Dragon Age and Mass Effect, they share the same voice actors, and in the Star Wars MMO, they'll use the same voice actor for different characters. And a few times I caught Hawke's voice from Dragon Age 2 in there, and it's really weird. The guy who plays Fenris does a ton of voice acting. Like, a ton. He's in Skyrim, he's in everything, and he has a very distinctive voice, and yet they keep using him for a number of different characters within the same game, and I'm like, why? Why would you do this when it's so obvious that it's the same person? Now, he does have a range. There have been a few times where I didn't really recognize it was him at first, but after the character talks for a while, you're like, oh, it's that guy. Recently been thinking it would be really nice if there was a voice acting mod for Dragon Age Origins, because your main character doesn't speak. Like, the only problem with that is that you would either have to deal with your character's mouth not moving while they were talking, or someone would have to do a lot of programming and coding to make it so they did move when they were talking. The other hand. I'm assuming this is his pinky here. I think there's also a specific pattern going on. Through here. Around a little. And find a nice big space to have some freedom. Freedom. Freedom spoon. There we go. I don't know if this is supposed to be here. The little, well, over here it's obvious, over here it's not so obvious, especially right here. If whatever this is there. Shading, sort of. Oh, nice. You have an intro splash screen. Yeah, that was the first thing I did, was make all the different screens I needed for streaming. And I'm, not totally satisfied with them. I would love to get with someone who does that kind of thing, who like can build a brand for you. That would be amazing, but it's not necessary. I think H10's also just got his stuff set up for streaming too. He was making the art for his splash pages while he was streaming. More H. God. There. Yeah, it's totally fine. Zealous Earth is totally fine. Like, there's only so many ways you can make a splash screen for stuff. There really is. I don't care if anyone copies me on that or not. Because honestly, it's just a copy of someone else's originally made graphics, but, you know, still the same intention. You know, hey, I'm starting soon. This is a screen you're gonna look at for 5 minutes until I get everything set up and ready to go. That's why I also have a break screen and thanks for watching screen. It's really just those 3 things: starting, on break, and the end. Yeah, getting set up is fine. It's true. It's true. Mine just says art starting soon, because that's also true. Now, people like Munition and CoCarnage, they have like actual intro and outro videos. Like actual videos that were made for their channel that run while they get set up and whatnot, which is insane. Alright, Wolf, I will catch you later. Thanks for stopping by today. Hey, he glows. He glows. Background needs more contrast. Background doesn't need more contrast. Yeah, for how low-key I am, you know, with the 2 viewers I get a day, you don't need an intro and outro video unless you are really making the effort and planning to become super big, super popular, right? You really don't need all the hoop-de-raw. I have a question. Come here. Give me this big old bright color. And a sizable mouse. Is this too much? Is this too much? I don't think it would be too much if I did the shading right. Which it kind of looks like I did. Kind of. That just looks weird. Oh, I see. On his... Okay. That's why I can't do that. It's because there is all this black right here. I'd have to be really... I'd have to basically do this if I wanted that to happen. Okay. We will leave coloring the lines until last, if we decide to. If we decide to, for the meantime, we're going to color the background. Hopefully. And maybe this color. Oops. And this color. Honestly, I have no idea what to do for the background. Not a clue. Other than there's some smoke and stuff down here that we can emphasize on. The actual exploding debris is questionable at best. Thankfully, I don't think I used the brightest color, or maybe I did. Oh, I did, but farther away, it's not. Okay. I did use the brightest color. Okay, it's not so bright out here. We'll do a few pieces, then, you know, take a step back, see what it looks like, see if the colors are alright. See if it looks alright. Because this is the part that I was worried about. H-Tez, hello, good morning! You to see me nervously color this. Steps back. Debris. Lots and lots of debris. I think I need to use that darkest color instead of this one. 'Cause, check it. I'm nervous because I don't know how to color the debris from this exploding Earth. I'm using a limited color palette, as you can see, it's just what this little red outline is here. Actually, look at this guy. This color is nowhere else on the piece. It'll look fine. It'll be fine. Actually, I think I kind of need that orange in there. It's doing something nice. I don't know what, but it is. You missed a pretty nice Master Chief Halo piece yesterday. That was pretty spiffy to color. We'll roll with it. We will roll with it for now. I wasn't actually planning on even touching this background. I was just gonna leave it as a gradient, like a jerk. Oh yeah, you started your new daytime work schedule. That's gotta be a little rough getting used to. No further comment. I've never had a graveyard shift before. How do you even make that switch? Do you just like one day say I'm gonna stay up until it's dark again and then fall asleep? I don't even know. Has to be in the light. Okay, but I made a small mistake. A little bit of a mistake where the orange only looks good if the yellow is on it, or next to it, or somewhat have you. you sleep until it's the right time to get up instead of staying up. Okay. Really tempted to just scribble so much. Yeah, okay, the orange only looks correct if yellow's next to it. Honestly not liking this at all. Not one bit. I guess I do need this lighter green. No, come here. You will be yellow if it kills you. Huge pieces of land. I don't know if this is symbolic, like if it's a cover and it's symbolic that the Earth is exploding, or if he's like actually standing on the moon and the Earth is exploding behind him. Beware Gaming, hello. And goodbye. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? There's my thing. There. Haven't had one of those in a while. Even if you're a spam bat or a spam bot, you should never lead in with a threat. Never. That is the fastest way to get your ass handed to you. Yeah, I'm pretty quick on that Zaliser. Especially when it was something like that. Wow. You lead in with a threat and I'll immediately squash you. Even if it's automated. Come here. The poor world. Poor world. I'm almost tempted to color it as the world instead of just having it be a gradient. That might help, I don't know. Oh, you didn't even catch what he said. He said, I'll kill you if you use StringBot. Like, there's a certain string of words that if you put together, I'll just, yeah. As much as I wanted this to be just a really simple, time not consuming background, it's probably going to be. You got quieted by a chat bot for the word document. Wow. Wow, that's pretty harsh. Nothing wrong with document. As far as I know. Although people might have weird quirks because you can put in your own words to have deleted. I'm like, hey, this is the list of banned words. I'm okay. Oh, we still have little smoky wisp things. I really lackluster looking explosion. I don't even know why I moved my tablet out of the way. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Oh, it was a false positive. Explosions! Explosions here. I'm outlining where they need to be. Okay. Oh shit! It just kind of goes wee, way off. Okay. Way off. See ya, H-Taz. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you adjust to your new schedule well. This should all be explosion. This should all be explosion. All of this right here. Because these lines tell me so. That it is so. This, all of this. Yay, we get a little more interest in the background. Ooh, that's better. That's a lot less boring than a gradient. Gotta keep my posture good. It is so hard to keep your posture straight and decent when coloring. Africa exploded. Yeah, Africa exploded. Yeah. That sucks on the false positive that you get timed out for 10 minutes and you're like, I kinda need to tell this dude something. His thing is incorrect. Oh, no, it goes all the way up, doesn't it? Yep, okay. And H-Taz just went live. Got an explosion. We have an explosion. There's a reason why I'm erasing all the shadow. Hey, look at that, it's break time. I'm gonna go stretch my wrist, get something more to drink, and I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, we're back. With some hot chai. I actually made myself a pot of hot water with the coffee maker. So I didn't have to wait for water to boil in my little kettle thing. Explosions! If only I could commit to the word like Torg. Mr. Torg from Borderlands. Explosions. That'd be cool. Okay. Let's go with this. Go with this, go with this. Son of a bitch. Stop tapping in places you don't need to tap. There. It's gonna redo this part. There. Zealouser, I hate those types of dreams. I do. Where you dream about an old job, or I usually dream about high school. And it's usually like about the weight room or about the kids that went there. And it's like, I haven't seen you guys in over 10 years. What the hell are you doing here? Like, yeah. Thankfully, I don't think I've ever dreamt about an old job that I hate. I know Jim from time to time will have those weird work dreams. And he wakes up really, really depressed, like, Jesus. It's really fun when you dream about work and then have to get up and go back to work. Are there more explosions anywhere? Don't think so. Yeah, that also sucks when your dreams are so detailed. It feels like you were actually doing that thing. I've had that happen many times. That sucks. It takes a lot out of you, too. You wake up exhausted. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm so confused as to what to do for this planet thing. Other than shade in the water, I suppose. Do it really soft like. Do it really soft like. That's not water. This is water. This is also water. This is not. This is the part that bothers me. Since I don't know if this world is symbolic or not, I don't know how much detail to put in. His hair. I don't care. I don't care. Well, here's Africa. Okay, so the Pacific exploded. think that's how we're... Yeah, it should be. Maybe? Yeah. Should be all polarized cap up there. That's land. This is shadow. Have some shadow of the earth because the explosion's on this one side and there would be shadow on the back side, right? Well, it looks like the shadow is going like, or the explosion is going like so, right? Get at least a little bit of detail like that. What's small thing that's bugging me right now is I'd love to sing along with the tune, but I don't know what the tune is. Yeah. It's gonna take me months to recognize an hour-long pattern. Now, the beginning is quite familiar. The beginning is familiar. Just go with it. More or less. More or less. The Watch Me Work logo looks like an upside down cat face. I just see a W with eyes. An upside down cat. Oh! Oh, nose! I see it. I see it. Oh, like the cat's upside down, sticking out. I see. I see. I'm like, it's just a... No, it's not. That just makes it all the cuter. And it gives them options later if they want to, you know, expand on their little W mascot, I suppose. I can unsee it. It's just, which do I prefer to see? A W with eyes or an upside down kitty? I love cats. So I would prefer to see an upside down cat. I love that you saw that, though. That's awesome. Yeah, I did not a great job. looks really freaky, and it looks like I'm missing a whole bunch of something up here. Like, yeah, definitely let Chris know. It might take him a few moments like it did me, because I was like, it's a double O. Because I was looking for like the actual cat mouth and face, not just like the cat head with 2 eyes. That's what I thought you were seeing. Nope. Get back up there. I'm missing a lot of something, and I know kind of what it is. I just don't know how to implement it. Is that big enough? Sure. Well, everything's going the same way, so we'll make it go the same way. That was a bad idea. Okay. Ceiling cat is watching you work. Oh my god, yes. Yes, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Come here, come here. So I'm gonna try and I'm gonna experiment a little bit. Because it's only taking me like an hour and 15 minutes to color this. So, what happens? It looks like shit, that's what happens. Okay. It looks even worse. So... How do I do this? Okay, there's that. Not big enough. Sort of big enough. Earth is in space, right? You should be able to see stars. You should be able to see stuff, right? And that's what I'm trying to do. This looks terrible. This looks absolutely gross. Mainly because I don't know what I'm doing for this planet shadow background thing. Right? Like, because I don't know if this needs to stay here or what have you. Sure, I don't erase something important. Oh, maybe the shadow is just spreading the wrong way. I don't know. Graphite Ninja, good morning. How are you today? I'm trying to decide how much I don't like this piece. Oh, you're at work. I feel really bad when people watch me and they're at work. Don't want you to get in trouble. Like, if this background wasn't here, I think I'd be happier. I'd be a lot happier. Oh, Asher. Nice. Glad I could help, Asher. Glad it helped, too. Get down there. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm gonna experiment a little bit, play around with stuff. Okay. That's because... okay. I might be able to get away with it. That's what I'm thinking. Might be able to get away with what I'm thinking. Oh, come here. My pleasure, Asher. My pleasure. Glad it helped. Glad it worked. So he looks really washed out, but I'm like, I don't mind that. Oh, don't apply the jitter. It's a little too much. Not for the signatures, but I did not color that drop of whatever is dripping off of him. Right now I'm wondering, would he look better if it was a darker color for the rest of the lines? I really wanted to stick with the color palette specifically and not deviate from it. I will say it helped a lot, but it looks really washed out. Okay, that's where that ends. Looks like it looks more cohesive, mainly because it's not a black, and the explosion is just is the all-encompassing light. It's too light right there. Probably here too. That's okay. There. And probably this guy. help to finish shading the rest of those. The rest of these. In some fashion, right? Some fashion, some manner. It's probably what I'm missing, is just the completing of the shading. Try and give it some sense of shading. And then what was this guy? There we go. Yeah, most workplaces have the bandwidth issue. It's a little better. Might try and taste vaguely of coffee. That's okay. Does that little fade work on his legs, or does that just look weird? I would understand if it just looked weird. Yes, no, yes, no, I have no idea. I think it looks better than it did, but I don't know if I actually like it. Let's do... This is the black lines, and that makes this all too apparent. But then it's like, oh my god, it's really washed out until you let your eyes adjust to it. There's still a number of things I could do. Fiddle around with the lines and the colors and blah. It's like this whole explosion thing can be like super explosion, but then that would look weird. But his hands could be like all super glowy, and then that would kind of look weird. Maybe his eyes could be super glowy, but that would look weird. This should be this bright. You just have... That's not too bad. It's not too bad because it's hardly noticeable on these drips. Be weird, and apparently that's not the color I want. It's always be weird to do this. How would that look? I think I like it. Oh noes. Well, here we go. We're gonna do it. We are going to do it. We're gonna go around, and all the glowy parts are gonna become this green color. All the glowy parts, which, you know, includes this. And it may not be so noticeable Yeah, okay, it is. It is. Never mind. It is noticeable. It's noticeable everywhere. We're gonna be very mindful, though, in places. What's it? Oh no, 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 no. Aw. Okay. That's alright. That's okay. I'm on my own for lunch today. Jim's got meetings. There's a video of female Thor fighting a zombie Hulk. I'm clicking on it now so I can pause it. Definitely. I will definitely watch that after I'm done here. Yeah, that's one thing that confuses me. Why is there a female Thor? What happened? Like, is that the new canon that he is now just a lady, or is this like an alternate universe Thor is a woman type deal? Because I have no idea. Yeah, we'll color these. We'll color these. How's this looking? It's looking okay. It's looking okay for now. I think that's one thing that bothers me about comics. The alternate universes. I mean, it's nice so they can have more drama, more action, and tell different stories with the same people. Yeah, but it just kind of bothers me. Thor's spirit can occupy pretty much any life form, and there is more than one. Is that why there was that horse-looking one? Thor was even a frog once. Holy crap. Alright. Well, he is a Norse god, right? So that sort of makes sense. Maybe. Throg. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh noes. It's too much for me to handle. So, if Thor's spirit can occupy any creature, any person, well, I don't know Thor that well. Actually, I don't know him at all. Hardly at all aside from the movies. So, I'm wondering, does he keep his gender identity no matter what body he's in? The horse-looking Thor is an alien, okay. That's one question. Does Thor keep his gender identity no matter who he is in? Or does that even matter? I said I would adding some glow effects, but I don't think I need to. The only reason I would need to is draw more attention to his goo, the veiny goo. What is the problem here? The only weird power of Thor. Yep. Because in my mind, if Thor can be if his spirit can be anywhere, you would think after a while he would just consider himself genderless and have no preference towards male or female if that ever was a thing for him in the first place. Wow, whoever is deemed worthy shall have the power of Thor. Damn. A frog. How does a frog get worthy of having the power of Thor? How does a frog get worthy of the power of Thor? Unless it's an alien sentient frog, I don't really see that happening. But then again, people can argue that all animals have an innocence about them, right? So that would make any animal on Earth worthy of Thor? If you follow my logic, I don't know. I don't know if I made any sense. That would explain a frog Thor. Just frog Thor. Alright, so if his spirit can live in any body, he is immortal, but the bodies are not. Any person he occupies will eventually die. Because him just being able to occupy any body denotes that. Ah. I will leave that open then. I will leave that open. I wonder if creators actually take the time to really super think out their characters. Or if they like, hey, this is a really cool concept, and then they just build it along the way. Which I think is what happened to Superman until he was godlike. Super godlike, and then they tried to dial him back a little bit. Let's not forget this down here, shall we? He apparently picked up a chip from Thor's hammer and struck the ground with it, and thus gained the powers of Thor. The frog? Gained the powers of Thor, or literally had Thor jump into him? Because I consider the power of Thor to be too, separate from Thor himself, but that may not be the case. The power of Thor could just be Thor. The spirit of. God, he's weird. He's kind of freaky. How do you make Superman struggle? Because that's what good stories have, is some struggle, right? Some strife, something of a dilemma, moral dilemma, etc. And for Batman, that's easy. That's really easy. Batman's huge dilemma and struggle is that he never kills people, but he has to stop these insane criminals. That's his eternal struggle. Superman, to make him struggle, you would have to keep threatening the same people over and over again in his life until he couldn't take it anymore, right? Until he couldn't take it anymore. And then I would expect him to do something to those people that kept getting threatened over and over again. So, Superman is an alien, and he has a different physiology and mental everything humans do. If he was, you know, pretty super strong-willed, logical, reasoning type of person, having his loved ones threatened over and over again wouldn't do too much to him. He could take it. But if he had his will start chipping away, that Lois is always, you know, getting her life threatened, and that puts a lot of stress on her, which puts more stress on him, how would you take care of that? You could either hide her away, where no one could reach her, or the more dark side, you would kill her so no one could ever threaten her again. Right? Yeah, that's the bad way. And that would, you know, just tell you that Superman is weak in the mind and the will and whatnot. Right? But because he's an alien, we don't know if he can take that mental stress, that toll constantly. The other way you can make him struggle is that Lois can't take it, or his adopted parents can't take it. They can't handle being threatened multiple times a year. That just puts their life on hold, and they don't know when they're gonna die, because there could be one time where he can't save them. I could totally see people just walking away from him after a few years of that. Alright, Graphite Ninja, gotta go. Thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure. The boss is here. Writing for Superman is difficult. There is the other side, though, is that he's so good at what he does. He's so powerful that he does keep everyone safe, and then he kind of runs out of a job. And this would be like a lighter kind of Disney-esque story. Is what does he do with all this free time, right? Everyone's too scared to do something that will warrant his attention, so everyone just stops. And then he kind of no longer becomes needed. At least for a time. And then it's like, well, shit, what do I do now? Yeah. Oh, weird. The current story arc is that his cover has been blown at the Daily Planet, and he now has to go find odd jobs to do. Weird. Really, really weird. So, that would pose a shit ton of problems. He would have to move to a new city and get a new identity if he wanted another steady job, right? Or basically go into witness protection, sort of, and get a new identity so he can have a normal job. But if you wanted to stay in Metropolis, I mean, yeah. I mean, technically, he has all the correct paperwork and whatnot to be an American citizen on Earth, right? I would assume that his adopted grandparents found him a birth certificate or something, or like got official adoption papers, so he has a social security number. He's got a recognizable name. He just leads a double life, right? So he should technically be able to find another job, except everyone knows he's Superman now. How do you not get exploited? How do you not get exploited? Dude, I would go work on a crab fishing boat if I was Superman. That would probably be one of the best places for him to find a job. For a couple of reasons. It pays well, and he's like an automatic safety net for anyone else on the boat, or even just everyone who's out there at that time. If someone goes overboard, even if it's not on the same boat that he's on, he would have the best chance of saving their lives. Because, you know, all the super eyesight, hearing, and whatnot. Yeah. And he would be strong enough to do anything on the boat. Anything. That. And, you know, he doesn't have to work all the time. He has to be away for a few months, but then he gets paid a sizable amount, and he can go do whatever he wants for a few months, and then come back for a few months. I could totally picture him doing that. Because I'm pretty sure that the other guys on the boat wouldn't really care who he was as long as he, you know, pulled his weight, which of course he would, and got the job done, which he also would. And he'd probably end up saving everyone's life at least once. He moved to Canada last you heard. Damn. So they're really trying to put some struggle in his life. The struggle is real. He didn't necessarily have to move to Canada. I mean, if he was still with Lois, she could be his sugar mama, right? Or he could go move back with his parents. But I guess getting your identity, you know, exposed would kind of make it really obvious about who you were to everyone. To Canada. That's where Wolverine went. To Canada. It's like, if you don't want people to really care who you are, just move to Canada. Canada's the answer to everything. Lois blew his identity. What? Yeah, now, okay, that makes much more sense as to why he would move to Canada. Just get away from everything. Everything, everyone. Though his parents are probably worried. Okay. Oh man, I almost want to read the comics now. I'm like, what happened that Lois felt the need to expose him? Right, because the reason why, it doesn't have to be a malicious one. It doesn't. It could be one that she thinks she's in the right, and she thinks it will help and be the best scenario for whatever the hell's going on. Or it could be malicious. It could be like, you dick. That's why it's on a new layer. Let's grab this guy. Is that big enough? For some places it could be. Whee! It's really yellow. Whee! Holy shit, that's really yellow. Is that too yellow, or is that the spark we need? It might be too much because it's going to be all over his arms, but we'll find out. We'll find out. And I put it above the lines, because if I didn't, it would look like this. Which, you know, we can look at it later. But I kind of like the glow over it. So Lois exposed. Superman. How bizarre. I almost need to find someone who has the collection of comics start to finish. Although I don't think Superman's story arc is like the first issue to the latest issue. I think there are groups of story arcs, I believe. And some of them would be like side story arcs, while others would be like the official main story arc. I'm just assuming, but that's kind of how it feels like whenever I hear about the comics. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. Yay, okay. The other reason why I was like, I'm gonna play with the lines is because it wasn't 10 o'clock yet for me. I like to stream for 2 hours apparently, and it only took me an hour to really kind of sloppily color this and not put a whole bunch of effort into it. I would have felt bad if I just said, oh, I'm done. This is good. A little bit more effort into it. It's getting on in the day. Please clarify. And I will say, I hate the stream delay. I hate the stream delay. Oh, okay, okay. I see, I see. I thought you were still talking about the comics. Not that it was actually, you know, time is passing for you. Just like... Alright, Zalister, I will see you later. Thank you for spending your morning with me. There. I'm just gonna finish glowing and then I will be done. Yoink. 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 I'm really afraid to look at this. Afraid to zoom out and take a look at this. Mainly because of this part where it's all nice and compact. Dots, dots, dots. I guess I don't have to push so hard on these areas. Of his hand. The question is, do I outline every finger? Yes, I probably should. have a way of quote-unquote fixing it, though. I'll have to do the other arm first and add it. Just a little couple touches here and there. Okay, to make it consistent. Okay, because I think I know a good way to dissipate this to make it look good instead of like, hey, yours is a really bright yellow. In here. This guy, this guy, this guy. I missed some lines. There. To the glow. Okay, back to the glow. Benefit of drawing from your shoulder instead of your wrist most of the time is you can get these really long lines, I suppose, strokes, however. Come here. It's just a little hard to get the little wiggles in there. Save often. Big spot. It's just an outline. Jesus, that was not cool. Okay. Just really wobbly all of a sudden. There. Almost. There. Sure. Sure. Yep, okay. Let it glow. Let it glow, let it glow. It glows way too much is what that does. So, blur, Gaussian, Gaussian blur, Gaussian blur, Gaussian blur. There you are. Right now it's at a 5. That's a 10. Not quite. Filter, reshow, please. It's a 20. So, it'll fade that much. Or blur that much, which makes it quite a bit softer. Quite a bit softer. So, without, with, and then underneath. Underneath might be the best case scenario. Because that's above, it's a lot brighter. Below we can actually see the lines again. That's without. It looks okay without. I'm gonna call it done. Even if it doesn't look spectacular, it was a color palette challenge, experimented with a very limited color palette. I'm pretty much happy with it though. Okay, let me sign this. I will sign this and say thank you to everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to know when I go live, you can follow me on Twitch or on Twitter at JazmoColors. And I will catch you guys all next time.